Movie memorabilia collecting has become so popular because it's an art form.
I grew up watching these movies, and it's just sort of amazing to see how the magic is made, how they did it behind the scenes. Last year was our inaugural auction. It was a partnership between Bonhams and Turner Classic Movies.
There were some very important movie memorabilia items in that sale.
The highlight was selling the Maltese Falcon for $4 million. This year, we're following it up with even bigger, even better property.
This year, we're selling the Casablanca Piano. It's in every scene, I think, in Rick's Cafe throughout the entire film. The minute you walk into Rick's Cafe, you see Dooley Wilson playing the piano.
It's such an important visual motif in the film, and it's also an important plot device when Rick hides the papers inside the top of the hinged piano.
Tell me, when we searched the place, where were they?
Sam's piano?
Nobody's seen a collection like this, because in addition to the piano, we have lamps and screens and tables and chairs from the cafe.
We have a set of the transit papers. The irony of all this is there is no such thing as a transit paper.
Here it is. Thanks.
We've also got great pieces of property from The Wizard of Oz.
In the early 1990s, we acquired the Cowardly Lion costume.
The lion costume is really remarkable. It is actually made from a lion hide.
Burt Lahr wore this Cowardly Lion costume throughout the film. Was featured in one of my favorite movie moments. After Dorothy slaps the Cowardly Lion and he sings, "If I Only Had the Noive."
Shame on you!
In addition to the Cowardly Lion costume, we've got a test dress. It is the preliminary dress before the costume designer got to the gingham dress that you think of when you think of Dorothy.
My!
We've got a lovely group of Munchkin costumes purchased by somebody who was at the MGM auction in 1970.
It was just overwhelming to go on the set and see all of these different items. I bid on the hourglass and some other small items and were successful. Some I was not successful, including the ruby red slippers.
In the past, studios looked at these props as being just assets that they had to carry on their books and store. They didn't have any use for the costumes after because they were so specific. They'd burn them. Supply on movie memorabilia, genuine articles, is so limited because it's like hen's teeth. And hen's teeth, as we know, hens don't have teeth. A movie prop from a classic film, there's not going to be any more Gone with the Wind items being made. That's it.
This year, we've got some property that comes from some famous families. We have a couple of items from John Wayne's family.
Wardrobe was very important to my father. He never forgot the fans, and we'd all like to have something that belonged to somebody that's important to us. And these auctions are really the only way that the people can get it.
This sale has something for everybody. Yes, we've got some really expensive, high-ticket items, but we also have great posters. We have scripts. We even have some important costumes and props, all at a fairly reasonable price point. Most collectors are happiest when they collect their passion. It should be something you do because you love it. If you also make money at it, that's fantastic, but really you should do it for the love.
For some of us, watching isn't enough. We seek a touchstone, a costume, or a prop to further connect us with the movie experience.
I'm going to miss them. I miss every item that ever left my collection. But at the same time, it gives me a great sense of pride and accomplishment that there will be others who follow me who I hope will get the same joy that I got out of them.
TCM and Bonhams proudly present There's No Place Like Hollywood, the definitive classic movie memorabilia auction, Monday, November 24th in New York City. Learn how you can participate by registering to bid and watching the auction live at tcm.com/Bonhams.